Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something that can literally change how you look at, well, everything. It's called the growth mindset, and it all comes down to a tiny three-letter word that might just be the most powerful word you can learn to use.
Okay, picture this. You're up against a huge challenge. Maybe a big exam, a new role at work, or trying to learn something that feels impossible. And then you hear it, right? That little voice in the back of your head whispering, are you sure about this? What if you totally bomb?
Well, that voice, the one that's whispering all the doubts, the one that's trying to keep you safe and sound in your comfort zone, it actually has a name. It's what the brilliant Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck calls your fixed mindset voice. And trust me, it can be really convincing. So let's really get into this. The way you think about your own intelligence isn't just a passing thought. It's kind of like the operating system for your brain, and it really does shape everything. Dweck's work boils it down to two fundamental mindsets that we all have inside us. So first up, you've got the fixed mindset. Basically, this is the idea that your smarts, your talents, they're just set in stone. You've got a certain amount, and that's it. This way of thinking makes you feel like you constantly have to prove yourself, to always look smart and avoid anything where you might stumble and look bad. But then, on the flip side, you have the growth mindset, and this is the complete opposite. It's the belief that your abilities can absolutely be developed. Sure, your brain and your natural talents are the starting point, but they're just that, a start. This viewpoint makes you fall in love with learning and builds a kind of resilience that's just essential for doing anything great.
Okay, so theory is one thing, but to really see how this works in the real world, let's invent a character named Alex. Alex is sharp, capable, and just like every single one of us, has both of these voices in their head.
So here's the deal. Alex has been pouring heart and soul into a major project for weeks. The feedback just landed, and it's not good. It's pretty critical, actually. This is what we call a classic trigger moment. Let's watch how these two different mindsets handle the exact same situation.
Wow, just look at this. It's night and day, right? For fixed mindset Alex, that feedback feels like a punch to the gut. It's a personal attack, and the failure feels like a permanent stamp that says, not good enough. But for growth mindset Alex, that exact same feedback is just information. It's useful data. Failure isn't a verdict. It's a roadmap showing where to go next. It's the same event, but it creates two totally different worlds.
So here's the most important part, the real game changer. You are not stuck. This isn't a permanent personality trait. You can actually choose which voice you listen to and how you interpret challenges. Let's look at how you can actively start building that growth mindset. And listen, this isn't just some feel-good, positive thinking stuff. This is backed by hard science. It's called neuroplasticity. Every single time you push yourself and learn something new, your brain is literally rewiring itself, building new pathways. Your brain was built to grow. So believing you can get smarter isn't just a nice thought, it's just how your brain works.
So how do you actually do it? Well, Dweck gives us a super clear 4-step playbook. Step 1, just start noticing that fixed mindset voice. Hear it. Step 2, recognize that you have a choice. You are not that voice. You can choose how to react. Step 3, actively talk back to it. Answer that doubt with a growth mindset perspective. And step 4, and this is the big one, you have to take action. Go do the very thing that fixed voice is trying to scare you away from. And this is a perfect example of what that talking back actually sounds like in your head. The fixed voice says, if you fail, you are a failure. It makes it about your identity. The growth response completely reframes it. It says, hey, failure is just part of the game for successful people, and it's a chance for me to learn. It's such a simple switch, but man, it is profound.
Which leads us to maybe the single most powerful tool you have in this whole process. Just adding the word yet. I'm not good at math yet. I don't get this yet. I can't do this yet. That one tiny word, it changes a dead end into a road. It turns a final verdict into the beginning of a journey. It implies that progress is not only possible, it's expected.
Okay, so now that this growth mindset idea is super popular, a few common misunderstandings have popped up. And it's really important to get these right, because if you don't, you risk falling into what Carol Dweck calls a false growth mindset.
Even Dweck herself points this out. It's really easy to just say you have a growth mindset because, it sounds great, right? But having a real growth mindset means you're actually embracing the messy, difficult, lifelong process of growth. It's not just about slapping on a feel-good label. This is probably the biggest myth of them all. Praising effort for effort's sake is not the point. Think about it. If you're trying to open a locked door by just pushing on it harder and harder, is that good effort? No. You need to try a different key. A true growth mindset is about smart effort, trying new strategies, asking for feedback, and learning from what's not working.
Okay, another common mix-up is thinking this means anyone can be the next LeBron James or Marie Curie if they just try hard enough. Look, that's not it. It doesn't deny that people have different natural talents or start from different places. It just says that everyone's true, ultimate potential is a giant question mark, and that every single person is capable of incredible growth.
And last but not least, this is not an all-or-nothing thing. Nobody is in a pure growth mindset 24/7. We're all a mix. The real work is figuring out your fixed mindset triggers. What makes that voice of doubt get loud for you? Is it getting harsh feedback? Seeing a colleague succeed? Knowing your triggers is the first step to being able to choose a different response.
All right, so let's bring this all home. The point of all of this isn't to become some perfect, flawless growth mindset machine. It's about committing to a totally different kind of journey.
So the big win here isn't to just, flip a switch and never have a single doubt again. That's not realistic. The real value is in the process, in learning to actually welcome challenges, to find the lesson inside every setback, and to value the messy, beautiful journey of getting better over time.
And that right there, that is the ultimate mindset shift. The second you let go of the pressure to be perfect is the second you give yourself the freedom to actually make progress. Every little step forward, no matter how tiny, becomes a win. So if you take just one thing away today, let it be this question. In any given moment, are you trying to prove yourself or are you trying to improve yourself? Just shifting from proving to improving, it changes absolutely everything.
So I want to leave you with this. Think about that one challenge in your life right now, the one that feels daunting, the one that really gets that fixed mindset voice talking. What would happen if you stopped seeing it as a threat and started seeing it as an opportunity? What could you learn if you just added the word yet?